Hi, my name's Jessica from Jessica's Craft Time, and welcome back to our miniature room building. We are up to episode 9 and we're getting close to the end. We made the stairs and dividing walls last time, so let's see what we're doing today. So this is where we're up to today, and it says we need G12 and B09. So B09 is a black banister. I think this is a banister for the bedroom. And G12. Just going to have a look in my inventory sheet to see what G12 is. It's PVC 14 by 6 centimeters, which I think is this one here. Yeah. But we need it at 7.5 by 2.1. I might just put a little black dot on it. 7.5 by 2.1. Rightio. Let's cut that out. Hopefully I've cut it big enough. Probably shouldn't have used permanent marker on it, but too late. And then we need to adhere that. Oh, that's all right. The marker is going to disappear once I adhere it to that. So we might use our tacky glue. So this is a fast grab tacky glue. It's very, very thick. I'm just going to use a paintbrush and paint the whole back side. It's very tacky, this glue, so hopefully it's going to work. Oh, I don't really want to get it on the plastic where it's going to go. Oh, I did. Oh. I was hoping to avoid that bit under there. Let's maybe grab a toothpick and see if we can at least scrape some of that away. There you go, that's our banister done. Oh, I've moved it. Okay, I'm just going to set that to the side to dry. Maybe up that way. Okay, baby wipes, amazing. It's been my lifesaver when I'm here to wipe all those little bits of glue up. This is actually an old tabletop of my son's, so it's already pretty scratched up. So I don't really mind doing crafts on it, but if I can avoid getting it too scratched up. Okay, so now we're going to create... I'm not sure. It looks like something clear, but I'm not sure where it goes. Thinking it might go as a shower. There's no shower. Anyway, let's see how we go here. We'll start off here. We need B1, 2, 3, and 4, which I'm assuming is these last little bits in our B bag. And they go in size 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think 3 is shorter than 4. we better have a look on our inventory sheet. Which side is B? One, 5, 3, 2, no. There, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1 is definitely that longer one. 2 is that one. Oh, it looks like they're meant to both be on an angle. Oh no, 3 is the one that's straight on both ends, and 4 is that one there. Right. There goes bag B. We're almost done with all our bags. And then we need G12, which I think was that plastic we just had. And this needs to be 3.8 by 13.5. Okay. So 13.5. I'm just going to use a pen this time, not the black marker. No, I'm not going to do the pen. 13.5. Actually, if I use the marker and then just cut this side of it. And then, so if we cut that bit off. Then it needs to be 3.8 centimeters wide. 3.8. Oh, so it's just there. Okay, let me just mark it down here. So I need to cut just. Oh, I can hope I can cut straight. I'm guessing we don't need that last little bit, but I'm going to keep it just in case. Okay, marker, ruler away. So it says we want to get B1 and B3, and B3 goes over the top. Like that. No, that's not the right spot to glue. I need to do it on this little bit here. And then we take B2 and do that on the down there. And then we take B4 and that should glue. Which way does it go? Like that. Oh, these might be like the banister coming down the stairs, maybe. Just a little bit of glue on those. Hopefully we don't glue it to my table. Yet we've glued it to my table. It's not what I wanted. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. Don't glue to my table, please. And then I'm guessing we glue this on and then cut it off. What we don't want. Okay. I'm just going to get a little bit more of that tacky glue and use my paintbrush again. So I'm going to glue it all on, and then once it's dry, then I'll cut that. Because if I try and touch this at the moment, it's just sitting together. So tacky glue seems to be good, but it's very tacky. I think I might just use some PVA for this. Might be a bit easier to spread. It seems I'm really good at getting it all over myself at the moment. Stick, little things, stick, but don't stick to my table. Okay, I'm hoping once I get the plastic on, I'm going to be able to keep this more in line. Concentration. Okay, let's flip it over. And we want that actually to be up there. And we want that to be like that. Okay. Oops. I want that up higher. I'm going to get some glue on this acetate, but there's not much I can really do about it. I suppose I can try and wipe it off. Without I just keep knocking everything. Alright, I think that's just gonna... what I just did. Okay, I'm gonna go and put this down now so that I stop playing with it and it stops moving. And we'll cut that bit off it later. So that's 2 bits down. I suppose I can use something to wipe that glue off later. All right, let's see what we're up to now. So now it looks like, hang on, let me just wipe this. All right, now it looks like we're going into big A pieces. A1, which I think is quite a big piece. I'm guessing it's a wall. This looks like an A1 to me. A1 30 by 14 by 0.5. That looks about right. That's probably about 14 centimeters. Yep. So we want this piece. I might bring you up because these are quite big pieces. And then we want A1309, which is this piece here. And A1310, so we need these 2 pieces. Okay. We're starting to build the walls. And I'm not going to be able to put this through my little trimmer. It's going to be too small. So we're just going to have to go with my cutting, which is not the best. I probably need much bigger scissors to be cutting a straight line with these. But I don't have any with me at the moment. So we shall do with what we've got. Don't try and turn in the corner, always come and cut the other side in. And try and cut it all the way. I'm excited, we're starting to get some walls and stuff on. Actually, this might be a floor. This looks more like floorboards. Yes, this might be the base of the whole house because it's got that second section. That section there, which would probably be the patio outside. This is the base. This is how big the floor. Everything's got to fit on this floor here. I suppose that makes sense because then we've got to go up to a higher level next. From here we go from the floor. You've got 2 levels on it. Ooh, we're getting into building. I just said to my husband before, I'm like, I'm almost up to the bit where I have to wire. I might need your help. But we're going to try and do it without him. So let's move these away. And we just got to glue these on. So I'm just going to pour some PVA glue on. And then I'm going to brush it out with my paintbrush, because we want to make sure we cover it all. So I'm just going to try and get it all covered with the PVA before it dries too much, or at least get around the edges covered so that it glues, get to the edges done. I don't want any bits that have got too much glue sitting on them, because it might bubble the paper, and we don't want to bubble the paper when we're so close to the end. Probably need like a credit card or something. I might have a card on me so I can flatten it out. All right. Our floor is down. I'm just going to glue this piece on too at the same time. And then I'm going to, I think I've got a card here. Just something flat that I can kind of push it all around with. This is exciting. I didn't realize that today we were going to start building the house up. Okay, let's see if I've got a card. This will do. So we did have a little bit of extra glue come out. On the edge there. Perfect. I'm going to dry that off where I've wet it. We've got our floor down. Our floor of our house. Yay. Okay, so this part now becomes M6. I'm not going to remember what any of these parts are, but we'll just have to look back. Now we need another bit of board that has a hole in it. This looks like quite a big A2. I don't have an A2. Maybe it's this piece. Maybe it's that piece. Hang on, let's look on the inventory sheet. A2, 25 by 18, white, with some holes in it. Yes, that's it. Okay, so what do they want us to do? Glue that on there and then cut out a section. Okay, and we need A1301. Okay. So this goes on here. So this is our side wall. And then we must have to cut out, do you know, we've got to cut out that angled thing there. Oh, it's a window. We made a window. That's what we made before, a window. This bit here gets cut out, and that white bit that we created before is an actual window. Aha. It was a bit hard to tell on the photo at the front. So I need to turn my instructions over so I can keep following it. So we've got all these bits that we have to cut out. Not yet, just some of it. Just the window. So I'm guessing this is probably where all the wires go for things. Maybe. Ah, we don't cut it out because it's for a music box and I didn't get the music box. I only got the lights with this one, no music box. One of the others I've got has got a music box though, but not this one. So it has some mounting for it, yeah. So you'd put the music box there and that's where you turn it, but we don't have it. So we don't need to cut those dots out. But there is a few other spots in here I can see that get cut out. I thought we'd have to make these pictures on the wall too. I'm kind of a little disappointed we didn't have to. But this goes on here like this, and then we're going to cut that section out. So let's do the same. Let's get some PVA over this whole thing. Should probably be using it. Okay. And let's brush it out. We want to make sure we've got glue right to the edges around this window because we're going to be cutting it out. So we don't want our paper to lift, and I might let it sit and dry for a little bit maybe before we try and cut it out. Maybe, we'll see. Yeah, I think I might let it sit and dry just a little bit so that the papers, because the paper might tear being wet with glue. It might tear a little bit, so I think we should definitely wait for it to dry a little bit. Not so much concerned about this glue in the middle. Need a bigger brush, because I'll push that round with the card again. Our side wall is crooked. Now I've got glue on my fingers. Okay. Oh, there was a lot of glue come out the side there. That's okay. We'll clean it up. So I've got some glue come out the edges here along the bottom. A little bit there. Okay, I'll just dry off those bits that I got wet, and yeah, we'll let this sit, I think, and just adhere a little bit before, because the next step is, because I'm still waiting for that to dry. I've knocked it. We have to glue. Oh, it goes that way. Damn it, the acetate's meant to be on the other side. Oh well, there's nothing I can do about it now. We'll glue that on there. Damn, it's meant to be on the other side. Okay, we'll let that keep drying. Let that dry a little bit. So that is going to be something we have to add on later, which I'm not going to do now. Now we need, okay, this is where some of these other bigger bits are going to come into play. I don't think we need these bits yet. All right, what do we need? We need A3 and A4 that look very similar. So I think they're these two bits, but we're going to measure them against our inventory sheet. A3 should be white with a hole, and it's going to be 10.5 by 18 by 4.8. Yeah. And then this one is 3 by 18. Right. So these are our next two pieces, and then we need a 13 and 18 and 13 and 19. Now I've got some little bits of paper here I don't want to lose. I'll pop them in my box. I'm guessing they're these two, 13, 18, 13, 19. Okay, I'm just going to pause you, cut these out, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're cut out now, so I'm going to turn these over so I glue them to the right sides. That one on there and that one on there. So we're just going to do the same, some PVA. Helps if you open it up. The glue comes out better when you open the bottle. Just a little bit of advice. There. Get my paintbrush. Not so much worried about that middle. There'll be enough glue that'll be pushed around. Yeah, there you go. All this glue just came out the top there. Okay. Just check the side. Take off any of that extra glue because it might hinder us putting it together. One more piece done. I'm getting excited now. So it didn't take as long, like I know it's been a while, but it hasn't taken as long as I thought it would to put all together. Like, I really thought we still had a lot more to do. But we're down to putting big bits together now, which is kind of promising. Okay. That's one more piece. Now we need piece A08, which I'm assuming is this one. Oh. A08. Yes, because that's narrower. A08, and we want to put it on that bit, and we're sticking this bit on it. So I'll cut this out and I'll be back. Okay, we're all cut out, ready to glue on. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait for this to be finished now. I'm just itching to get stuck into my other two. And I actually have another one on the way. So I've got 4 altogether, one on the way. Mind you, that was AliExpress. So might get here before Christmas. But I've got my cute bees room, which I'm excited to do. They seem to be the best quality. The instructions have English on them as well. The last one, which is an even bigger one, I'm a little bit nervous. They're not colored instructions. They're not in English. And I'm nervous. Actually, I think, yeah, I'm nervous. I've got it here somewhere. I'm nervous for that one. But the Cute Bees one, that one I'm looking forward to doing. One more base plate done. Now we want A09, which is brown, I'm guessing, 10.5 by 4. Yeah. And we want a 1311. So this one I can use my trimmer because it fits in there, my little baby guillotine, which is a bit quicker than the scissors. The bigger ones just don't fit in here, and I don't trust myself with my trimming blade to get it right on my other trimmer. So this one doesn't matter which way it goes, the hole. I suppose that doesn't matter because you can flip it either way. So I'm just doing the same with all of them. A bit of PVA, spread it out a bit with my brush, and then use the card to make sure that it's all sealed down. And my trusty baby wipes to clear the glue off my fingers as I go. Oh, there's a lot of glue in that one. Yuck. Okay, we might have to do some cleaning up here. Put a bit too much glue on that one. One more piece done. Done, done, donesy. We're flying through this page today. Okay, so this must be the A05. And here is my piece here. This one out. This one's a nice little piece. I'll cut a bit more. I want to cut that black line off. Actually, I might be able to put these. Oh, I cut through it. See, that's why you shouldn't do it this way. I keep telling you not to. And what do? I do it myself. I might grab the guillotine to do the last bits. Sorry for the noise outside. The neighbours are doing some mowing. I don't know how much of it you can hear. But life goes on. I can't stop everything outside. I can't stop the birds. I can't stop the cars. I just want to keep going and not stop. Get it done. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. Oh, this is amazing. I'm really annoyed with myself though because I didn't get this one with a clear case. So some of them you can get with music boxes, some you can get with the lights. We got the lights on this, and some you can get with a clear cover. So that goes over it. It's I think they call it a dust cover. So I'm annoyed I didn't do that with this because, yeah, I'm annoyed. But I know for next time, and letting you all know, it's probably better with a dust cover because then you can just, you know, you've got something to stop it from getting too dusty. Just wiggle that slightly. There you go, one more piece done. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, now we need, oh, a 5, a 5, a 13-0. Oh. So this has wooden board on one side and this mesh roof. I don't even know where it goes. I don't know where it goes, but it wants a A05. Yeah, it's flipped it over. And it's 13 to 21. It wants this one on the back. So we better put it on the back. Okay, let me cut this out and I'll be back in a second. Okay, I stuck that piece on there. And that piece, hang on, what's that at the bottom of the instructions? I've got a knife. I'm not quite sure what you meant to do with the knife there. Need to just wiggle that a bit. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. That looks like becomes M12. Okay, now we need A13, 29, 13, 30, A11 and 10. That must be these ones. So I need... Ooh, okay, so we're going to have to cut these out. Then cut out the middle. Peel off the paper and then stick these on. So we've got double-sided banisters. Right. This is going to be challenging. Okay. I might go and trim all these, cut all these. Let me trim them first and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I've trimmed all these out. Now we have to cut these windows out, and I'm hellishly nervous about it. I'm not very good doing stuff like this. I've got glue on my fingers. I'm really not the biggest fan of craft knives or scalpels. I'm just hoping that I'm cutting it deep enough that it's just going to pop out. It's very hard to see where I'm... Probably need to have the ruler on the other side of the... Probably need to be on this side, so I can see where I need to stop. This is going to take a lot of concentration. Did I do that top one? No, I didn't. Concentration. So you just got to cut out every window, because then you attach it to the perspex, and then you have a see-through window with a black frame on it. I don't think it's going to be. I'm hoping the perspex is going to be slightly sticky, that I don't have to actually glue these in. Oh, I didn't cut that very well, because yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to glue these. Okay, these both need that back side there cut. Concentration. I think my tongue's stuck all the way out. And you stick your tongue out when you're concentrating. The sides haven't been cut on this one. That I cut a bit far in. Hopefully they line up alright. I did cut that one a bit far in on the black. Where's my paper snips? I haven't got perfectly into the corners. Oh, so fragile. I don't want to snip it too much, because this has got to line up with the one on the back. And if I stuff this up, I'm going to be in trouble. Oh, it's coming. Do I try and just put this on the perspex? I don't even know what I've done with it now. Okay, who can see it? Where are they? Where did I move them to? I moved them out of the way, but there they are. Okay, so this says dust cover on it. And when you flip the page over here, shows you putting it on. So you got to peel this dust cover bit off. I really don't hope I have to glue it. I'm going to mess it up so bad like I did the acetate one. Okay. I can't get it off. This one. It's ripping. I'm going to have to glue it. It's the only way it's going to stay on there. I'm going to glue that to that. What glue am I going to use? I have what's called a fine tip glue. I don't know if it's going to hold it to the plastic, but we can try. It's a fine tip glue. We can try it. It may not stick to the plastic, but it's going to give me a really nice little amount of glue around the edges. It also doesn't dry too quick. So it's really good for putting like gems on card. I suppose that's the same sort of thing. Gems are like a plastic or metal on the back onto cardstock, so we will see. I think that was the easy bit. I think the hard bit's going to come when I have to line the other one up. Alright, I'll pause you again because you don't need to see me sit here and struggle cutting them all out, and I'll come back once I've cut them all out. Okay, I'm back. So I've glued on one side of each and then cut out the rest. So let's glue the last lot in. This long window should be fairly easy because we kind of need to marry them up on either side. And my cutting skills are not fantastic. Not fantastic at all. So we'll use this fine tip glue, and now I think about it, this is probably the best glue because it's nice and fine. Even though it's paper to plastic, I use it for gluing rhinestones and sequins onto, oh no, that's not what I wanted, onto cards. So that's still like a plastic or a metal being glued onto a paper. So it should be perfect for this job. I really need to take the glue off my finger. That one turned out alright. Let me try and get the glues off my fingers. That one turned out alright. It's not bad at all. Oh, hang on. What have I done here? Okay, one window. Oh, it's a little bit big on that side. Okay, stop playing. Okay, not bad, not bad. More, okay. So it looks like after this we've got 2 more bits to glue on, and then that might be it for today. This one's probably been a bit of a longer video. But it looks like from the next point it's starting to construct the house. So I'll do the last 2 boards that need something stuck onto them, and then we will leave today. Oh, I missed. And then it means we're almost ready to finish. We might have 1 or 2, possibly 2 more. 2 more episodes after this and we are done. Okay, this one's a little bit trickier because we have to meet them up in the middle. But it's gone on all right. Woohoo. Oh, wow. Frame's done. Okay, so the last 2 bits are A7 and A6, which I'm guessing are these 2 bits here, because that's all I've got left. getting rid of a few of my bits and pieces, which will be a 30, that one's going on there, and our last bit here, and I put my scissors away, which is silly. I can just cut that off when I do that. So let me cut these up and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we've got our last 2 bits to glue on. Let's get this done. And then we'll just I'll go through what we did today, which is heaps. And the next one we will be starting to construct our house, our room, I suppose you could call it a house. Oh, that was a lot of glue there. Maybe we'll go this way. Now I'm just getting excited. I'm putting way too much glue down. Okay. Just getting excited now. I'm putting way too much glue. Look at that glue come out. Glue seeping out this side as well. Okay, heavy-handed on the glue. Oh, way too heavy-handed on the glue. Look at it all pour out. Okay, that should be right now. Just dry it off the top. One last piece. Not so much glue. Oh, even my glue's getting excited. My glue's like pouring out the top of it. Okay. The glue stuck to my fingers finally come off. Oh, do you know what I didn't do? That's why I didn't brush it over. That's why I'm getting glue come out everywhere. I didn't brush it over the whole thing. Okay. Put my paper snips away before I lose them. So let's see what we have done today. I'm just so excited. Okay, I've got glue all over my fingers. Let's see what we've achieved today. The only thing I've got left is this picture frame, which I'm guessing has to go somewhere decorating the walls. So that's the only bit I've got left in there. And then I've got the toilet and the lights and some more papery bits, which I kind of expected. So we don't need our inventory sheets anymore at the moment. Oh, it's bubbled up a bit. So I think we're done with our inventory. So what did we do? We've done all these walls, windows, floors, walls, archway bits. We've got to cut this one still. It has bubbled a little bit with the PVA. Probably should have used my Tombow, but that's right. Once the furniture goes on, you won't know. Okay, where's that dreaded craft knife? We've got to cut this out. Let's do that. So yeah, PVA probably wasn't the overall best. Could have probably used my paper glue, but once everything goes in, you're not going to know. Okay. Oops. No, I scratched the back of it. Damn. That's why I'm really not a fan of craft knives. Excuse me. I got it enough. Just this last little bit here. Okay. Now, our window. Is that going to be enough to cut it? No, might have to go again. I'm annoyed I stuck this on the wrong way. Okay. So this goes here. Let's put a little bit. We might use our fine tip glue again. I probably should have used this to glue the acetate on as well. I know that it dries clear and it's easy to pour out. And this little bottle from Stampin' Up! Goes a long, long way. Alright, our window's on. We're done. And then we've got our banister that we made as well. So thank you very much for watching today. It's been a long one, I know, but guess what? We start to build it next time. So super excited. I'm going to lay all these out to dry properly. So what have we got to do? So now we've done up to here. Now we start construction. Construction, and starting to put the light fittings in. From there, we've got to wire it up to the box. And then from there, you just start adding all your bits. And then this is a clear. So this is the clear case that I was talking about. So I didn't get it with mine. But it's got the measurements here. So if you wanted to, you could always make one yourself. But we're almost done. So thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, leave me a love heart in the comments. I'm really enjoying making this. I hope you're enjoying watching along. Thank you for watching, and I will be back soon and we will finish this off. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and think about subscribing. I'll see you all soon.